Ladies and gentlemen, we're not in Kansas anymore. As you may have noticed already, especially considering that statement, this is not the continuation of the Orc Caves. I thought that taking a small break from showing the changes that have been made in that specific zone for something a bit more epic might be of interest to some people. I am currently about halfway through the first zone in the Drugar City Dungeon. This is one of the 5-person zones located in Fire Mountain, and it's the second easiest zone, within the Fire Mountain region, the easier one being Fire Mountain Mines, which is a 3-person zone at the very base of the mountain. With me I have a loyal weapon master, wizard, and rogue whose AI is superb, tactics are flawless, or maybe they're just really basic henchmen that have no real grasp of tactics, don't cast buffs, don't do a bunch of stuff, but hey. I think there's supposed to be a good qualifier after that, but I'm not thinking of one. Maybe I'll come up with one later. In the meantime, we're going to stroll ahead further into the depths. At this point, we're entering the quarters of the Maker, who is a Drugar Archmage, and responsible for crafting the golems in Fire Mountain. My guess is that he's not going to be very happy to see us. But who knows, maybe he'll roll out the welcome mat.
Justice!
I do believe our wizard is going to cast a Hellball. Oh, he didn't. Moment's disappointed. It looks like our wizard friend has gotten stuck behind the wizard's dragon friend, interestingly enough.
Nobody walks!
Oh, there's a Hellball. I think that did the trick.
Follow me, now.
I do have 6 heals left, but due to the fact that the next room is the Maker himself and a boss fight, and I only have 4 people in what is supposed to be a 5-person zone, I'm going to play it safe and rest at this point. I apologize for being a complete chicken. This character that I'm playing right now is a Fighter 12, Weapon Master 28, using pretty much the exact same gear as my recommend button did. That fighter. Dodge +6, Fort +5, Gloves at Haste, Bind Spell Immune Helm, +5 Natural Armor, +4 Strength, +4 Constitution, +6 Strength, Tower Shield +1, Full Plate +11, and a katana instead of a longsword. So I'm going to go ahead and drink our potions here, and then we'll be off to our, hopefully not our demise, but more than likely.
Follow me, now. Time to die!
If we're lucky, maybe the Maker will actually cast a more the spell that has to shoot, but I'm not going to count on that one. Golems. That's a hell ball, isn't it? Now, theoretically speaking, you would kill the golems when they appeared instead of just ignoring them and continuing to bash the Maker. And down goes the Maker. And we go and we find his body. We grab a nice chunk of gold, we grab a key that we'll use to access the next zone of the dungeon, and we happen to get a very nice wizard staff. Now, one thing I will mention before I sign off here is in the group zones, it will definitely look like there's a lot going on. You'll usually have, groups of 5 versus 5, or perhaps even larger scale battles in some cases, and the enemies will be individually tough as well. And these aren't going to be, 100 hit points, 10 AB fighters here. The main thing to remember is that if you focus on what you yourself are doing, it's not nearly as bad as it looks. Watch your own health, keep yourself alive. If you need to retreat to get out of the worst, in other words, if 5 mages are hitting, a dwarven defender with various spells, standing next to that dwarven defender is probably not the best tactic. Move away from him, let him soak up the spell damage. He's designed to eat the incoming damage like that and absorb it with his insane amount of hit points. Beyond that, try to always be doing something. Just standing around for the sake of standing around does not help your party very much. If you're a healer, you may wish to stand around, however, and watch for people to dip low on health so you don't have to worry about waiting to the beginning of the next round. So hopefully watching this was interesting. Again, anyone is able to do this. Just get the henchman from Richard in the Nexus and go on to Fire Mountain. Signing off for now. Catch you around soon.